in India carries the weight of hope and transformation. Each ballot is a silent stand against the oppression and inequality. Through the act of voting, we unite to build a more just and inclusive nation.
Good morning everyone. I, Akriti, along with my fellow mate Aradhya, on the behalf of our class, welcome you to the annual presentation of our class 910, where we step into the dynamic arena of Indian elections, a vibrant democracy with one of the largest electorates in the world. It's a privilege to have with us today some of the most respected and inspiring individuals. A warm welcome to our esteemed MD sir, respected directors, teachers, parents and all the students. Also, a heartfelt thank you to everyone for your unwavering support and guidance. Your presence today is deeply appreciated and we are truly grateful for your continuous inspiration.
Democracy is a crucial time for our nation, as millions of citizens exercise their right to vote, shaping the future of India. From the candidates to the policies, we'll break down what's at stake in these elections.
Before we delve into the activities of this day, let us take a moment to cultivate a spirit of gratitude. Let us acknowledge the blessings that surround us, the opportunities that lie before us, and the unwavering support that sustain us. In this sacred space, let us open our hearts to the boundless grace that flows from heavens. So, I would like to invite Ananya to lead us in the prayer.
So now, I would like to request everyone to kindly stand, join your hands, close your eyes and prepare yourself for the morning prayer. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. Where knowledge is free. Where the world has not been broken up into fragments. By narrow domestic walls. Where the words come out from the depth of truth. Where the mind is led forward by thee. Into ever widening thought and action. Into that heaven of freedom, my Father. Let my country awake. Let my country awake. Thank you.
Before we embark on this beautiful journey of celebration and telling, let us take a moment to reflect upon a thought that can ignite our mind and elevate our spirits. So now I would like to invite Alia for Thought of the Day.
Some performances are seen, some are heard, and a few rares, but resonant one are felt. So, presenting before you an English song that doesn't just entertain but elevates.
The lights dim, the stage awakens, and the story begins, not on a paper but through presence, voice, and soul. This is not just a performance, it's a reflection of thought, a spark of emotion, and a mirror held up to the world we live in. So now, allow the silence to speak. Allow the message to reach where words usually don't. Presenting before you a skit that doesn't just perform, it provokes.
Stop talking, girls.
Scene 1. Classroom.
Good morning, class. Today, we are diving into something that shapes our future, elections.
Elections? Is it like choosing a class monitor?
Exactly, but on a much bigger scale. Elections are how we, the people, choose our leaders in a democracy. So, everyone votes? Yes, everyone above 18 can vote. It is called universal adult franchise. Whether you're rich or poor, your vote counts equally.
And how do elections work?
There are 3 types of elections: national, state and local. But before we dive deeper, let me show you something special. This is an EVM, electronic voting machine. But before we learn about this, let us see how we get ready to vote.
Scene 2. Understanding elections at home.
Dad, what is the big deal with elections?
Elections decide who will lead our country. We choose leaders who make important decisions for us.
But how does voting change things?
Think of it this way. In a country as big as ours, we cannot make all decisions together. We elect leaders to represent us.
So they make all the decisions?
Yes, they pass laws, manage budgets and address issues that affect our daily lives.
But if they are not doing a good job, we can vote for someone else.
That's right.
Exactly. Every few years we get a chance to choose again. That is the power of voting.
People in villages vote too.
Yes, they have local elections too for panchayats.
So there are elections at different levels, local, state and national.
Exactly, and at each level citizens vote for leaders who will represent them.
Scene 3. Voters list.
Good morning. I am here from the Election Commission to verify voter details.
Sure, let me confirm our details. Our daughter Sukriti just turned 18.
This is how democracy makes sure that every citizen is counted right from start.
Wow, Didi gets to vote this year.
Oh, I'll have to wait a bit.
It is worth the wait. Voting is a serious responsibility.
This is how democracy makes sure that every eligible citizen is counted.
Scene 4. Party ticket distribution. Political parties choose candidates through a process called ticket distribution. This is how they decide who will represent them.
Candidate A, we have selected you for the East constituency because of your community service and leadership.
Thank you. I am ready to serve my community and represent our values.
Candidate X, your contributions are valuable and we encourage you to keep working for the party.
I understand. I will keep working for the party.
Can anyone run for elections even without a party?
Yes, but running without a party is much harder as you do not have the resources or the simple to help you.
So, is it much tougher?
Exactly. That is why party tickets are so important.
Scene 5. Filing nominations.
To file nominations, candidates must pay a deposit, declare asset and disclose criminal records.
Here is my 10,000 deposit and my form, no criminal record.
I owe 2 shops, 1 car and an education loan of rupees 2 lakhs.
This ensures only serious and trustworthy candidates gets to participate. It keeps elections fair.
So candidate must be open about their finances and past?
Yes, transparency is the key to building trust in our leaders.
Scene 6. Campaigning and model code of conduct.
Students, let us see how candidates campaign, but they must follow strict rules called model code of conduct.
Vote for clean water, better roads. Vote for candidate A. Vote for clean water, better roads. Vote for candidate A. Vote for education, jobs and equality. Vote for candidate B. Vote for education, jobs and equality. Vote for candidate B.
Can they say whatever they want?
No, they cannot use religion or caste to get votes or give gifts or bribes. It is against the rules.
What happens if they break the rules?
They can be disqualified.
Here, as we can observe, a person from candidate A's party is distributing gifts.
Stop distributing gifts. Even basic things are considered bribe.
See, students, campaigning should be about the message, not money. It's all about fairness.
Campaigning brings excitement, but it must be done fairly and respectfully.
Scene 7. Voting and counting.
Students, this is an EVM, electronic voting machine. It makes voting more secure and fast.
Ma'am, what is that paper slip?
That is VVPAT, Voter Verifiable Paper Audit Trail. It makes sure the vote is counted correctly.
The results are here. Candidate B wins and will form the next government.
Thank you all. I will try my best to fulfill your expectations.
I respect the choice of the people.
See, students, Democracy works when we respect the results, whether we win or lose. It is all about fairness.
Back to classroom.
Elections are not just about voting. They are about fairness, responsibility and a collective power to shape our future.
I understand now elections are serious and important.
I cannot wait to vote when I'm older.
Voting is not just a right, it is a duty. Let's vote for tomorrow and build a better future. Because every vote writes our future. Thank you.
Some emotions can't be translated. They belong to the soul of a language. Let us now step into rhythm, richness of words as we present a heartful Hindi poem.
आज हम प्रेरणादायक विषय पर कविता साझा कर रहे हैं।
वोट जरूर देना।
देश की सेवा का है मौका, मत सोचो यह है कोई धोखा।
वोट से ही बदलेगी तरक्की, वोट आगे बढ़ेगा देश फिर से भी।
लोकतंत्र की है जान, वोट डालो यही है सही पहचान।
वोट से ही शक्ति आती है, नई सुबह मुस्कुराती है।
घर बैठे समय न गवाना, मतदान का फर्ज निभाना।
एक एक वोट से फर्क पड़ेगा, भारत का भविष्य बढ़ेगा।
धन्यवाद।
Some performances are seen, some are heard, and a few rares, but resonant one are felt. So, presenting before you an English song that doesn't just entertain but elevates.
Where listening is as powerful as speaking, where every word has potential to spark insight, presenting before you a group discussion that goes beyond the conversation and ventures into contemplation.
Good morning everyone. Elections are the backbone of our democracy. Today we will discuss this topic in detail, from its meaning to the challenges it faces in India. So Anshika, can you please tell us what are elections?
Yes, sure. Elections are the process by which citizens choose their leaders. They allow people to express their will and choose representatives to run the government. In India, this is how democracy functions. Through voting, people decide who would represent them in the parliament, state assemblies and local bodies.
Alright, Arush, can you tell us when were the first elections held in independent India?
Sure. India's first general were held in 1951 to 1952. After independence and the adoption of the constitution, it was a historic moment. Over 173 million people were eligible to vote. This laid the foundation of electoral democracy of the country.
Great. Now Arnav, can you tell us why do we need elections?
Sure, we need elections because it's possible for everyone to directly participate in making laws and policies. Elections let people choose representatives who make decisions on their behalf. It ensures peaceful transitions of power and keeps leaders accountable.
Alright, Akshita, what do you think makes an election democratic?
A democratic elections must have these features. Every voter must have one vote with equal value. Candidates or parties should be free to contest elections and should offer some real choices to the voters. Election must be conducted in a free and fair manner and people can choose as they really want. Candidates preferred by the people should get elected. Election must be held regularly after every few years.
Alright, Angad, do you think political competition in elections is good?
Yes, political competition has advantages. It makes parties work hard to earn people trust. It creates pressure on leaders to perform, fulfill promises and improve policies. Without competition, there would be no accountability.
However, political competitions also have downsides. It often makes parties focus more on winning than serving the people. To gain votes, they may use unfair means like false promises or bribery. It can also divide societies on the basis of caste, religion or region.
Bharti, can you describe what is our system of elections?
India is a parliamentary democracy. This means that people choose their leader by voting for representative. How then the government form? Elections in India are held at three main levels. At national level, people vote to elect member of parliament for the Lok Sabha, which is the lower house of parliament, the political party that get most seats to form central government, and these elections are held every 5 years. Next is state level. Citizens elect member of legislative assembly to form state level. And these elections also take place in every 5 years. Next is local level. Elections for local level are held panchayat in villages and municipalities in towns and cities.
Great. So now that we know how elections are held in India, let's talk about electoral constituencies, which are the basic building blocks of our election system. India is a huge country, so it's divided into different geographical areas called constituencies. At the national level, the country is divided into 543 Lok Sabha constituencies. Next is state level. The state is further divided into legislative assembly constituencies and one MLA is elected for each constituency. At the local level, areas are divided into different wards and each ward elects a panch.
Some constituencies are reserved constituencies to ensure fair representation. Only candidates from these communities can contest from those seats, though everyone can vote. This promotes equality in a diverse country like India.
So now Aditya will tell what is the main purpose of voters list and who is eligible to be on the list.
Electoral voter list include all eligible voters. It's updated regularly by Election Commission. It ensures that the name of new voters are added and the name of deceased or ineligible voters are removed to keep it accurate.
Alright, Ashwin, will you explain how are candidates nominated for elections in India?
To contest elections, candidates must file a nomination form, provide details of their assets, debts and criminal records and pay security deposit. This ensures only serious and eligible candidates can stand for elections.
An election campaign is the time before polling in parties and candidates try to win voter support through posters, speeches and door-to-door visits. An election commissioner enforces the rule like no use of religion or caste, no bribes spending limit and 48-hour silence before visiting. This is the model code of conduct in famous slogans like Garibi Hatao in 1971 and Save Democracy in 1977 and protect the self-respect of Telugu.
Abhijit, what restrictions do political parties have during campaigns?
They cannot ask for votes by intimidation and giving money. They cannot ask for votes on the basis of religion and caste. They cannot spend more than 25 lakh and 10 lakh in a constituency for a Lok Sabha and Assembly election respectively.
Aradhya, how is polling conducted and how are votes counted in Indian elections?
On polling day, voters cast their votes using EVM, electric voting machine. After IDNA verification, the VVPAT, that is voter verifiable paper audit trail, shows a paper slip of chosen candidates, ensuring transparency. Voting is secret and secure. After polling, EVMs are sealed and sent to counting centers. On the day of counting, votes are counted in the presence of officials and candidates, and one with the most vote wins.
Great. Gard, what are the features that make Indian elections democratic?
Elections in India are democratic as they are conducted by Independent Election Commission, which ensures free and fair elections without government control. It is a three-member body currently led by CC Ganesh Kumar with Sukhbir Singh Sandhu and Vivek Joshi. The EC conducts major elections and enforces rules strictly. Higher voter participation and peaceful acceptance of results reflects the strength of India's democracy.
Aradhya, what challenges does India face in conducting free and fair elections?
Sure, Anshita. In Indian elections, wealthy candidates and parties often enjoy an unfair advantage over smaller parties and independents. Many candidates with criminal background also manage to get tickets from major parties. Additionally, some political families dominate party leadership, reducing internal democracy. These factors create an unequal playing field and limit the fair competition in the electoral process.
Alright, so at the last I would like to question Lakshika, what's one of the most recent developments in the Indian elections?
Sure. In June 2025, Bihar successfully tested mobile e-voting during municipal by polls. Selected voters like pregnant women and senior citizens voted using their phone. The turnover was 70%, making it India's first big move towards inclusive and digital elections.
At last, I would like to say that elections are the foundation of a democracy. In India, the electoral process allows people to choose their leaders through free and fair elections. With systems like Universal Adult Franchise and Independent Election Commission, the use of EVM and VVPAT and regular elections, citizens actively participate in shaping the government. This ensures accountability, equality, and strengthens the democratic values of the country. Thank you.
Every great poem is a mirror. Sometimes it reflects us, sometimes it reveals what we never noticed. Let us now witness such a reflection through the art of an English poem.
In every heart, a dream takes flight as millions cast their vote right.
From crowded streets to the fields so wide, the voice of India unified.
A ballot marked, a future made, a nation's path by choice laid.
From every corner, far and near, the people speak, the hope sincere.
In this great land, diverse and grand, each vote becomes a guiding hand.
For progress, justice, truth to fight, together we shape a future kind. Thank you.
Music is the language that needs no translation, no explanation, yet speaks to the every soul it touches. Presenting Hindi song before you that doesn't just play, it lives.
Rooted in the soul of our heritage, classical dance is not just an art, it is devotion in motion. Presenting before you a classical dance performance that celebrates the grace of our culture and the depth of our traditions.
प्रस्तुत है तराना। Ding da na 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 da na dere na ding da na 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 da na dere na ding da na na da na dere na ding.
Music speaks what words cannot express, soothes the soul and touches the heart. Now get ready to be mesmerized by a symphony of pure harmony and musical brilliance in this spectacular instrumental performance.
foundation of life and a language that speaks directly to the soul. Now get ready for a performance that would make your heart race, your feet tap, and your spirit soar.
रास्ते चाहे कठिन हो तो डर मत चला गे, तेरी मेहनत की ताकत सब बदल देगी आगे। सपनों की जो रोशनी है उसको थाम ले यार, हर मुश्किल को जीतने का तुझ में है वो अधिकार। तू कोशिश तो कर, तू जीत जाएगा, हर घाव भर जाएगा, आसमान छू जाएगा। तू कोशिश तो कर, तू जीत जाएगा, अपना जहां बनाएगा, चमकता सितारा कहलाएगा। पर सुबह जरूर आएगी, तेरी मेहनत की कहानी दुनिया को सुनाएगी। मत रुक मत थक, चल बस बढ़ता जा, हर दर्द को ताकत बना, खुद पे तू यकीन ला। तू कोशिश तो कर, तू जीत जाएगा, हर घाव भर जाएगा, आसमान छू जाएगा। जीत जाएगा, अपना जहां बनाएगा, चमकता सितारा कहलाएगा।
हर वोट की अपनी ताकत होती है, यह सिर्फ कागज नहीं बदलाव की चाबी है। जो वोट नहीं करता वो शिकार का हक भी खो देता है। सोचिए, चुनिए और जरूर वोट दीजिए। देश की दिशा तय होती है जब आप मतदाता बनते हैं।
तू चल रहा एक सफर पे, जाने मंजिल कहाँ है तेरे। रास्ते मुश्किल हालात भारी, पर हिम्मत की रोशनी है तेरे। दिल में रख जज्बा, ना डर से डर, हर कदम पर जीतेगा तू इस डगर। जो रोके तुझको कह दे जरा, मैं रुकने वाला नहीं, सुन ले जरा। रुकना मत, हार के भी जीत जाएगी, रुकना मत, तेरी मेहनत रंग लाएगी। रुकना मत, आसमान भी झुक जाएगा, रुकना मत, तेरा सपना सच हो जाएगा। पैरों में छाले, आंखों में नींद नहीं, फिर भी सपनों का पीछा रुका कभी। चट्टानें रुकी, दरिया रास्ता बांधे, तूफानों को चीर तू आगे बढ़े। भी सुने तू दुनिया की कम, हर कदम तेरा लाएगा नया दम। जो तुझे गिराए कह दे जरा, मैं उड़ने वाला हूँ, ये है मेरा रास्ता। रुकना मत, हार के भी जीत जाएगी, रुकना मत, तेरी मेहनत रंग लाएगी। रुकना मत, आसमान भी झुक जाएगा, रुकना मत, तेरा सपना सच हो जाएगा।
जब प्रेरणा से व्यवस्था नहीं बदलती, आवाज उठाने से बदलाव आता है। वोट आपकी आवाज है, हर वोट में ताकत है, हर वोट से के लिए खामोश मत रहो, लोकतंत्र में हिस्सा लो और मतदान करो।